coming up next. So just about set. Getting the nod in this one, Corbin Burnes. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Finds its way through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Pitch misses inside, 1-0.
Well, Boog, we got Burnes working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Nobody out, runner at first. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And misses inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Santana over at first with 1 away.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Breaking ball inside. Now 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now here is Isaac Paredes. There's the strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 2 gone. Here comes Bryce Harper. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1.
That's foul.
And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
3-1.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Carroll makes the catch, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, Bob Feller.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Back here on the south side, this is Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Got him. 1 gone here. Brian Roberts steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Feller, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And it's fouled away.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Santana collects, fires to first. And it's in time. Second inning set to go. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Burns back to work. That one ripped. Way back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Fouled off. He was late.
That's a ball.
Hard ground ball, base knob.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here. Second home run of the inning for him, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Jeremy Pena stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Sizemore batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Roberts over to Perdomo. That's one, and that's two.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Yordan Alvarez to the plate. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Walked his first time. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Out of here. A 2-run shot. Their third home run of the inning. And they All right, ready to get underway. This is Corbin Carroll. Strike one. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Brian Roberts steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a big swing and a miss. Gordon, a 6'4" lefty, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first, and here's the veteran outfielder, Grady Sizemore. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now Carlos Santana. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Sizemore on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Carroll pulls it down, and there's one away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2's the count.
High fly ball down the left field line. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 down, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing is
Paredes fires over to first. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Bryce Harper. A changeup missing. Ball 1. Now Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, JT Realmuto.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Next pitch is outside. Fouled off down the right side. And that one wrapped foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That smash towards center. Robert makes the play, and there's 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That's through there for a strike. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Cam Smith looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Foul ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. And foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out at 98. Back here in Philadelphia, and here is Eddie Murray. Gordon back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Swings through that one out in front that time. This one high in the air to left center. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Yoan Moncada now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. They say you win.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And now the lefty swings through it, and that's a strike. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Jeremy Pena. Late swing fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Grady Sizemore stands in for the Phillies. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Up the middle. Roberts throws to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Carlos Santana. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Two down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. On to the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Pitch location right there. Tough to pull that with you and take it towards the first base side of the field.
Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the grab, 1 away. At the plate, Brian Roberts. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Benintendi up here. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Sizemore has a beat on it. Corrals it. And that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom 4. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Alvarez, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Isaac Paredes grounded out his first time. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's down and away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's JT Realmuto. Swing and a high fly ball in the air, left field. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Gurriel. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Hit on the ground to short. Pena throws across the diamond. 1 away here in the 5th. Here's Adley Rutschman. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
The White Sox hitless so far in the game. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now it's Luis Robert. First time up, he grounded to third. Fouled off left side. Hit in the air, center field. Sizemore in position and makes the grab. And that is back at Citizens Bank Park. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swung on, belted. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. Stepping in, Cam Smith. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's the second baseman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a foul, out of play.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Tosses to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. To Pena at second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Moncada at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. White Sox down a run. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. Moncada runs. Pitching for a strike. In there safely. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom 6. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jeremy Pena. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swing.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Grady Sizemore. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. And digging in for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. That one ripped left field. Out of here.